Honey, when I tell you, black men and black women are speaking out, and they saying honey, they're tired of Asians, Americas profiting off of their pain and keep on, doing this stuff. They want black Americans to wake up. Y'all have to see this video because these brothers and sisters are talking it down in this video. They're giving you reasons why you should boycott Asian American businesses. They're giving you so many reasons. Y'all have to watch this and learn something because I was like, whoa, I was taken back.
A black woman was cancelled for saying that we should stop going to the Asian beauty supply stores. And now that the dust has settled, I just want everyone to know that she was right. For multiple reasons, but number one, those beauty supply stores are very anti-black. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a story, whether it's in the UK, America or France, of racism, of discrimination, of profiling that they've experienced. On top of that, they sell a lot, not all of them, but a lot of them sell out-of-date products that are full of carcinogenics, and they sell skin bleaching creams. A girl came here the other day and she said she went in to go get bleacher for her hair. He took her to go get bleacher for her skin. On top of this, we will complain that economically we are behind, and a lot of that is due to systemic racism, but the things that are in our control, i.e. the billions that we give to the hair and beauty industry, we could be giving that back to our own community by investing in other black people and their businesses, but we don't. Why is that? Unpack that. And no other community is gonna let something that's...
The comments that I've received, after the discourse that I've seen online from Asian Americans who have the most despicable shit to say to black people, boycott Asian businesses. But you know what? Don't just do it because I told you to. I'm about to give you every reason that you need to boycott Asian businesses, and this shit runs deep. Now look, bro, I'm not saying this because I'm anti-Asian, but what I am is pro-black economic sovereignty, and what they have been doing at our neighborhoods for the longest has been profiting off of our pain, and that shit needs to end. American racism has created self-destructive practices as well as self-hatred that is the direct thing that Asian American businesses profit off of. Look at it this way. Black Americans spend $2.5 billion annually on hair care and yet only own a fraction of the stores that cater to hair care. Distribution markets are blocked specifically to keep black entrepreneurs out of the market for their own hair. Additionally, what these stores will sell is bleaching cream, right? We know that colorism is prevalent across the entire planet. Bleaching is a $10 billion industry and it is driven by anti-blackness. And what these Asian American store owners will do is they will put it at the forefront of their stores. This is not even to mention the fact that they have zero knowledge on our hair, on our skin, on anything, but they believe that they're qualified to sell the things to us. You see these beauty supplies before. It's black women with bone straight hair on the front of them because they will never show us in our natural state, because they want us specifically to buy into the beauty standard so that we go to their stores and buy everything that we need to do it, whether it be a relaxer, whether it be a straightener, whether it be bleach, whether it be, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. But fuck the beauty supplies for a second. We're going to talk about these gas stations because we all know about them. There are zoning laws in white neighborhoods that prohibit gas stations from selling alcohol, tobacco, as well as gambling supplies within school zones. But these laws do not protect black kids from the same things. And what Asian American store owners will historically do is use these things to lure in black people. They will sell immense amounts of alcohol. They will sell a ridiculous amount of tobacco. They will have slot machines at the front door. These are the only gas stations where you will ever see this. But let's talk about them nail salons. Black women and queer black men popularized long acrylic nails, and now they will charge a premium price for the exact thing that we popularized and sell it right back to the people who did it. We built the culture. We fund the stores. We should own the market. I'm not calling for the boycott of Asian American businesses in the practice to be anti-Asian. But what I am saying is that black people need to own the things that provide to black people. We need to own and respect ourselves. We need to sell to ourselves. We need to stop allowing other people to come in and profit off of our pain. This needs to stop. Especially if profiting off of our pain means that you get to shoot our children in the back.
Now this right here is where the conversation shifts from emotions to strategy, because what he's talking about isn't just about being upset. It's about control over money, businesses, and who actually benefits from the community's spending power. And that's a completely different level of thinking. When people start talking about ownership and economic independence, that's when things get serious, because now it's no longer just we are mad. It becomes we are moving differently. And historically, whenever any group start focusing on keeping their money within their own community, it creates real impact, not just noise, actual change. But at the same time, this is where the debate gets even more intense, because some people will see this as empowerment, while others will see it as a division. And thus the tension in this whole situation. Is this about building something stronger, or is it pushing things further?
Now, I think this lady is a coward at all.
It seems like the Asian boycott is working. They took their happy asses down there to try to get a 2.0 to the Asian hate bill to force Black people to shop at their establishments. But I thought y'all don't need us. I mean, y'all dared us to not shop with y'all, not knowing that Truth or Dare was one of our favorite games back in the day. But y'all dared us to do that. And when we took y'all up on that dare and said, oh, bet y'all want to go down to Washington, D.C. and try to get a 2.0 to the Asian hate to force people, Black people, to shop in your establishments. How does that work? Like, so y'all gonna make sure, like, hold our hands and make us forcefully buy your products? Because I think even Donald Duck is going to look at y'all like y'all goofy as fuck for even trying to present a 2.0. Like, somebody got to break this bill down to me, make it make sense, because they fucking delusional.
Again, Moors, this is an opportunity. So these sleepy Moors, they're saying not another dime. Eventually, they're going to be like, oh, why? They're going to be like, there's got to be a way that I can counteract these people using their nationality against me, because of I'm not taking it seriously, but I'm just going to pass it on. Apparently, there are Asian American business owners who are going around, allegedly, I don't know how true this is, saying we need to file yet another Asian hate bill because the Black folks said we ain't going to shop with us. They're not going to shop with us anymore. So, and I bet it'll work. They trying to, it sounds like you trying to get legislation passed that says Black folks going to be forced to shop with y'all, because that's all they're not hating on you. They're not hating you at all. They're just saying we're not coming to your store. Don't you have the whole rest of the country to shop with you? No, because everybody else shops with their own. That's why your business is failing. They either shop with their own or they shop with our oppressor. So when we don't show up, wow, we were the only ones shopping with you. Act like we're the only customers in the country. Turns out we were. So Moors, you need to be positioning yourselves, right? Because it's like being the guy who decided to start building garages when cars were first being manufactured. Everybody, oh, what's you crazy? That thing is hokey. It ain't gonna go nowhere. All right. I'm just saying, get ready, stay ready. Take your places.
Asian folks, do you know why Black folks are cutting you off? Here's a brief history lesson. Asian folks were discriminated against just like Black folks. Y'all were kinfolk for a bit. And then you were restricted to being able to open up different shops that were considered undesirable, like laundromats. Now, Black folks could have opened those things up, but they knew that that was your limit. Then somewhere along the line, you became the favored minority. Because after the wars, we had plenty of half-Asian babies, and you looked close enough. And when you socially rose up by the graces of those that bestowed it upon you, you just left Black folks alone. But what was the catalyst here? But it was the fact that it was an Asian dude that's already apparently killed 2 other people. Got off with barely a on the wrist. And y'all ain't doing jack. Black folks have stood with you since the beginning of time, and they're about to show you how much they've impacted your life. It's not that you couldn't be replaced. It's that they were too polite to. And y'all just kept silent. Not doing a damn thing. Even defending the dude. Really. So at this point, you get what you're going to get. Black-owned businesses are going to thrive. And you've seen so many Black folks telling you, like, we could have replaced you a long time ago. Now you're about to see it. You're about to get humbled. Just like racist white people, they're about to get humbled. They're about to get humbled. Whether you believe it or not, I love all of you. And as always, stay amazing. Or be amazing. Your choice. Or it could be one of those people that's like, don't leave me. Me too.
Filing. And that says a lot about where people's priorities are at. When the verdict was announced, many people, including myself, were grieving and expressing how disappointed we were. Only a few Asians spoke up, 10 max. Instead of holding space for that grief, many black people were met with anti-black comments such as dehumanizing Cyrus by calling him a thug or a monkey, bringing up Stop Asian hate crimes to justify the verdict despite having no connection whatsoever, and perpetuating racist stereotypes of black people. So if you combine the fact that many people feel justice was not served, Rick Chow is a free man, not enough Asians were speaking up about this verdict, and black people were receiving an immense amount of anti-black comments while simply grieving this tragedy, what did you expect the reaction to be? I am pissed off that so many of you lack empathy and humanity, to the point your response is anti-black rhetoric and ignorance instead of accountability. And our community doesn't consistently call out anti-blackness. When we don't make our spaces safe for black people, and when we continue to dogpile black people while expecting their support whenever it's convenient for us, why are you shocked that black people are frustrated with our community? A lot of you are more concerned about black dollars than black lives. More concerned about businesses than black children who are harmed, lose their lives, and are failed by the very systems that are supposed to protect them. Boycotting Asian businesses is a consequence of anti-blackness. And it is up to us as a community to confront it, instead of pretending it doesn't exist. This is exactly why the Asian community needs to have more conversations about unpacking anti-blackness and understanding why racial profiling another person of color, especially from the black community, is dangerous. Because when someone walks into your establishment, your first thought should not be racist stereotypes attached to the color of their skin. Your first thought should be that they are a customer and a human being. And if we can't even do that much, then we shouldn't be surprised when people keep calling out anti-blackness within our community. So I don't give a rat's ass what any of you have called me these past few months. Self-hating, anti-Asian, pandering to the black community. I really don't give a fuck. My priorities will always be with humanity, accountability, and justice. If you truly care about solidarity between our communities, you will spend less time complaining about boycott and more time confronting the anti-blackness. Help create this
Fucking supported y'all.
Answered a question like this before and it cuts me up. Like, what did they have to tell you to make you hate us? So in Asian families, especially immigrant Asian families, we have our own version of a race talk. Mine was a Chinese family, and in our house, the talk sounded like soft racism, not like eugenics. There was never any insulting of black intelligence or black abilities or black people. It was more practical than that. And it was all about safety. If you want to be safe, you have to align yourself with power. And if you want a piece of the American dream, you need to follow the money, follow the power, and that meant following the white brick road. My dad told me that I could marry a white man or a Chinese man, but preferably a white man and not a black man. So what's unspoken there is that Asian men don't have much power either, and black men have less, but white men have all the power. And me as an Asian girl had no power at all, that all of my power depended on a man. So it's not just soft racism, it's also soft sexism. And that is the model minority brainwash in a nutshell. It is based on a terrible dark side of the American dream that is
So let me get this straight. And I hope I'm wrong, but I'm probably not. So the Asians now are trying to add an amendment to the Asian hate bill. So Asian hate bill 2.0, that it's a hate crime if black folks don't shop at their businesses. Wow. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me. The question is, for any Asian out there who's man or woman enough to answer, how many times do you shop at a black business? Just a thought. How many black friends do you have? How many black people actually really do you truly know? The question. 2.0, because we won't fucking shop at your stores. You gotta be kidding me, right? How can you make somebody spend money at your store? Explain it to me. I'm wondering.
I'm Blasian, and I think both sides, Black and Asian people, some, not everybody. I can't generalize all Black people or all Black or Asian people, but some of y'all are being very racist during this time, and that's not what we need from each other.
That Stop Asian Hate bill didn't do anything. It actually made the situation worse. The Stop Asian Hate movement was going on at the same time as Black Lives Matter was being very revamped because George Floyd had been murdered. So then to have a bill that's supposed to be protecting Asians without even mentioning legislatively what was going on with Black people, our Black cousins, it was a slap in the face to their community. Okay, and the Stop Asian Hate bill was just increasing police and law enforcement presence in a lot of heavily Asian communities, which border a lot of heavily Black communities. What is that doing for anyone? Like, the police have been a neutral at best presence for Asians, and they've also harmed Asian people. So then to have them swarming our communities, which are often right next to Black communities, and we know what the police have been for Black people, like, what the fuck did they think would happen? Would that even do any good, okay? Not to mention that it further divided our communities. Because some Asian people were like, oh, look at us, we're such a model minority. We're like so much better than those people over there. We got this Stop Hate Crimes bill because the government cares about us. And then we got a lot of like MAGA Asians rising out of that, thinking that the government actually give a shit about them. And then we had a lot of Black people being like, wait, we've been talking about our issues forever. And then Asians get hate crime for like a couple months and then they get a whole bill. Like, why do they not care about Black lives, okay? Valid take. I'm still pissed about it. Our government should absolutely be stopping all racially motivated hate crimes, including the murders of Black people by the state. As an Asian person, if our Black cousins are hurting, any talk about protecting Asians is just blowing hot air. I don't believe it. And now 5 years later, look where we are. All of our communities are getting hit by ICE. Even the white queer ladies are getting unalived by ICE. This legislation actually prevented the creation of new Asian leftists. It created a lot of Asians who were mistakenly believing that the government would protect them. And those are all the thoughts I have on that.
What it do, y'all? So yeah, word on the street is that the large Asian beauty supply chains, they gonna start blocking a lot of us indigenous individuals from owning our own business, you know, by not selling us the supplies that we need. But that's cool. So yeah, they could go in here and try to block us all they want to. Y'all can hide that shit. Keep that shit. Y'all can go to y'all warehouses every day and look at that shit like, oh yeah, these niggers won't get this. I mean, I don't know how Asians sound like, but I ain't trying to mock y'all like that. But I'm just saying though, y'all can hide that shit. You know, y'all keep that shit. Eventually, you gonna come holler at us, and that's on y'all. But I think the best move to be is to try to coexist. At least to try to say, you know what, hey, yeah, you know what? We do make a lot of money off the indigenous community. We got to find a way to give back. Give back. Y'all don't even give back, man. Y'all are coming open up these stores and all this shit and won't even give back to the community y'all in. The community come there and spend hundreds of thousands with y'all. And y'all won't do nothing for the community. Not a T-ball team. You won't open up a little gas station basketball team. You want to open up a little beauty supply store, basketball team. Just find ways to get back to the community. You know what I'm saying? You're making all type of money off the community. Why not try to give back to the community? You know, like they got this one spot here where I'm at, man. It's on the south side, man. It's the only place that be selling like urban clothes and shit, man. The Asian dude been here for the longest. Man, and he right in the hood. His shit like smack on the south, right in the hood, bro. Not one time have you ever heard this man doing anything for the Black community. And the Blacks will go to his store and spend all type of motherfucking money in there on fake shit that the employees be wearing and putting back on a rack. Man, all type of goofy ass shit. And the crazy part about it is, you know, motherfuckers be talking about like, dude really be looking out for Blacks because he got Black employees. No, nigga, he ain't looking.
Caribbean, which is like very ironic because I remember Caribbean saying, oh, we don't treat y'all no way. Everybody always claiming that we're delusional. We are delusional and lying and making up shit. Look at how this lady is carrying on with such venom. Man, why are you so angry and pressed about where Black Americans are spending their money? Like, we really need to dissect this. Why are people so butthurt when they claim we're at the bottom and they come here and do so much better than us? And we don't take advantage of the opportunities. Why does it matter if we don't have no money? We're all ghetto. We're all uneducated. We don't raise or take care of our children. right? Why do they care if we're not going to shop with anybody except for ourselves? And who the fuck is this bitch think she is, telling us to make sure we don't go to Walmart and make sure we don't shop at the... Bitch, mind your fucking manners and watch your mouth, okay? These people are getting out of hand. Like, I've been trying to, like... Y'all know I got real life going on, but I also have been trying to not... Y'all know how I can get. Y'all know how I can get, and I have been... But I keep seeing these videos, and I'm like, yo, these people keep coming for us. That's so crazy. Like, could you imagine if we really treated them the way they treat us, or if we was carrying on like this whole entire time? Like, y'all want to send y'all money back to the Caribbean. Y'all want to send y'all money back to Africa to build up y'all's villages. Make sure you... Like, could you imagine? Like, who do these people really think they are? They think they could tell us where we spend our money? Why do they care? Aren't they all so much better than us? So what should it matter? They act like this is just a white man's country, so why you not, trying to promote your businesses to the white tee? Wouldn't that make sense? Since we don't own nothing, we don't run nothing. They say these things to us all the time, but look at how they crash out simply for us saying we're going to circulate the money amongst ourselves. What is wrong with that? Everybody else does it. It is because we've not done it present day. We've allowed them to gain notoriety, to gain fame, popularity, and success on our backs. We've allowed it. This further proves what I've been saying. We've always supported everybody with this excess melanin. We've always supported them. But you see how they would get up here and lie and say they don't benefit from us and we ain't shit. But yet y'all care so much whether or not we asking y'all where you come from when you call your business a black-owned business. Like, what type of black-owned? Why should it matter? It's because y'all know we've always...
Them speak out against black people boycotting. Then an Asian guy unaliving a 14-year-old that was running away from him. He actually chased him down to unalive him. Bro, it just shows you the mind state of these people, bro. They're not with us. They're not for us, bro. These people are more upset than our boycott, which is just hurting pockets, money, something material. The natural life that was lost. Bro, oh my. So, did you guys not have a Wi-Fi connection? Was your phone battery dead? You know, when the Rick Chow stuff was happening? Because it seems like all your phones are working right now. All your phones are working right now. You guys got the most to say, bro. You guys don't speak out against no racism done to blacks as soon as blacks boycott. Bruh, not everybody's Rick Chow. We didn't do nothing to you guys. Why are you boycotting us? That's racist. Black people are racist. Bro, come up out here, bro. Black people, I'm so proud of you right now. Keep going. Keep going, bro. And this ain't a boycott. This is long term, bro. This forever. Keep going, bro. Keep going. And not till they respect us. No. You should have been respected us. Even if you do start to respect us, we still shopping black, bro. Me personally, bro, I've not ate no stir-fried rice, nothing. And let's be real, that stuff be making you feel sick anyway. I don't know what, bro, we know what they cooking it with, bro. It ain't chicken. But anyway, bro, I'm proud of you black people, bro. Keep going. Don't let them try and manipulate you to thinking you racist, bro. If you want to, so who cares?
And to the people who got something to say about people boycotting Asian businesses, why is it bothering you? Let's start there. Heart posture is everything. Even the black people coming out and critiquing it. Why is it bothering you? Why? Is it bothering you that black people don't want to spend their dollars with people that treat them like crap? Tell me. Tell me. And then I hear some people say, well, the Asians have everything. They have this app. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. So we're going to do what we can and let people do what they can do. Why is that bothering any of you people? Start there. Tell me, why is it bothering you, especially black people? That since people are coming out, not the violent, stupid people, but people that choose not to spend their money with these people first, especially it's a lot of the Republican conservative people. First, y'all was all on Ice Baby, and now y'all against black people with everybody, right? Yeah, this is what I say. This is ridiculous. And that's why I had to stop speaking out like to black people so much and reprimanding us, because people don't know how to take it into context. Because you're reprimanding your own people. People think it's a gateway or a doorway for racist other weird shit to go on, and that other people can stand up and try to dog black people out all day. That's not what I'm here to do. That's not what I'm here to do. And a lot of black people don't mind that shit, but I mind it. I don't like that shit at all. I don't see what's the point. How is that bothering you? Finally, black people are coming together some sort of way. Why is that bothering anybody? Please, somebody get up here and tell me. Why? Why is that bothering? Oh, they could be doing this. There's people do. That's great. Let it start somewhere. It's not hurting nobody but them pockets of them Asian people who want to treat us bad. Don't act like this just started. Like I said, back since the 90s, I've been getting treated like shit in all kind of Asian shops. So what's the problem? This is crazy.